dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light.
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot.org. What is this? Our daily reflection, our inventory, our chance to check in with the universe. Actually, I was just fiddling with the light a little bit there. I was thinking as I was getting ready, as I sometimes do. Ooh, interesting. As I sometimes do. And there was a conversation online about what manifesting is. Good morning, Jess. So, Jess, I was, part of a conversation about manifesting and what that means because that word gets thrown around a lot. And so I was sitting there thinking, because I'm going to do some shorts, a short for each of the cards. But what is manifesting? Everybody has this deep metaphysical, and it's very cool. You think about it and you bring something down. And it always brings me back if somebody says that to the magician. And the magician has got all the tools. He's got the coins, the cups, the wands, and the swords. But I also see the elements in there, which is earth, air, fire. And I see the elements in the human body, and it's like if you have somebody who is a stonemason, they're grounded, their feet are on the ground, they know what they want to, and then it comes up to the loins. It's like, do they have fire to make something, this stonemason? And then come up to the heart, which is water, which is cups. Do they have a passion for what they're doing? And then air, which is swords, is the head. So a stonemason has everything that the magician has. And they look out at a field and they just see something that, with weeds in it and everything else. But he looks at that and a stonemason says, I'm going to build a wall here that's going to be beautiful and it'll be the start of a garden. That's a magician. So people, take things too literal. Yeah, I mean, it's like the star card. It's like you can pray if you're hungry for a hot dog, but if you sit in a closet and pray for a hot dog, nobody's going to shove one through the keyhole. And that's the same thing with manifesting. You can't just think your way to it unless that thinking leads to an action, and we become the magician. Anyway, that's just one of my wanderings for the day. Wanderings by Jamie. That's what I'll call it. Charms by Jess. Wanderings by Jamie. Show me the hot tub. Oh, man. It's going to be in the 70s today, Jess. Life is complete. So, what are we doing, though? The universe is going to hold up a mirror and ask us, what the heck do we see? And we're going to use the tarot as that reflection. So, listening to the cards like the sounds of the ocean. Feet flat on the floor. Taking that breath. Butt doing the kitty dance. Shoulders relaxed. Neck relaxed. Boy, I didn't realize just how... I'm in a really good mood, so that's why I'm sitting here going on about that. But I also realized I hadn't taken a breath. Because my thoughts were way off into manifesting, which can also be sometimes called daydreaming. But this is where we're actually going to connect with the universe, and it reminds us that breath, feet, butt doing the kitty dance, shoulders, and the neck. So what does the universe have for us today? Well, I'm going to make our 3 stacks. And it's like each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's as if each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one path, this conversation is going to go differently, and this is going to go in a totally different direction. But today, I'm just going to go with the center. I think I did that yesterday also, but that is intuition. Wanderings by Jamie. So, it almost sounds like we would be a double bill. Charmed by Jess, not Wanderings by Jamie. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And I'm going to flip each card over like it is, like each one of these is the pages of a book. So what do we start with today? We start with the Ace of Pentacles. So what is this? This is a seed. And coins, pentacles, these are the element of earth, their health, their finance. They are all these things that keep us grounded. And so this is about being grounded, getting grounded. For example, coming in here, all my musings, I was more like the 7 of Cups, where I'm staring up here and I'm just getting all deep and philosophical in my head. And that's not really grounded because I still have to go to work today. So this is a card that says, Jamie, let's get grounded and take that breath. So what's the next card? Oh, because next we have the King of Cups. So, kings, court cards can be about, they could be us, they could be somebody else, or they could just be part of a situation. But one of my significators is the King of Cups. And so kings are supposed to take charge, make sure things happen. And having a cup like that, it's about empathy, about caring, about, yes, we have to make decisions, but also looking through the heart and not just our eyes. But as you can see, the water is kind of like all roiling there and stuff because air and water, you know, that's kind of stormy sometimes. So intellect and emotions can clash, especially when this card comes up upside down. And so today, whether this is like a boss if we're going to work or if it's ourselves, sometimes it's that clash of this is what I think, but this is what I feel. And yet we still have to get something done. But what overrules also? Here we have the coins for being grounded. We have the element of air with the king, and swords are air, but we have the King of Cups. So we have the element of cups, which is water. And then we have the 6 of Wands. And that is about victory and fire and passion. As I like to say with the number 6, is that 1, we have our seed, we plant that seed. Then 2, in numerology, we go up to 10. So 2, it's like we have choices to make. 4s are like the 4 legs on a table. And 5s are the King of Coins reversed. This is when, you know, we get knocked off balance, when for whatever reason we've just kind of like struggling to get, you know, in focus, struggling to get things done. We all have that. We haven't had enough coffee. So with that, 5, when you're at 4, you're like this, you're going up a hill. 5, you're asking yourself, am I going to get over this hill? Because 5s are always a challenge. You had a 4 in there and somebody threw an extra wand in there or something like that. And there's always this conflict with 5. And then you get over 5 and you get 6. And when you get 6, that's that relief that you feel when you've overcome that battle of emotions and mind. And it's about passion and energy. So today, without even pulling up the advice card, you know, this is a reminder to start out grounded. But when we get to coffee, oh my gosh, talk about a slip, Freudian slip when we get to coffee. we get to work and no coffee there, and we haven't had enough, and it's like the boss is coming at us and we're getting emotional and need to get things done. It's about taking charge and throwing passion in there and saying, you know what? I'm going to win this. So the whole thing today right here is about I'm going to win this. And so what is the advice card? Isn't it amazing? Look at that. So we have this, talk about passion. So we have the Knight of Wands. So knights are the element of fire. Wands are the element of fire. Look at this. He's got plumes of fire coming off of him. Talk about running to victory. So today, if we have a good solid foundation, meditating, taking a breath, then if things do get out of whack today, instead of being the King of Cups reversed, moping, feeling it instead of thinking it, we do that spiral thing. Today's the day we say, F it. I am going to be the Knight of Wands, and right, wrong, or indifference, I'm going to do what needs to be done. So today is just remembering about, we've started with a good foundation. Things just happen that can, just a phone call sometimes can ruin our day, right? Just a conference call. But today's the day that says, I am going to be fire. So today, we need to be passion. Sometimes it's hard to do, but it's about faking it till we make it. Today, I'm going to manifest myself. For anybody showing up now, I talked about manifesting in the beginning. I am going to manifest myself to be the Knight of Wands today, and I'm just going to burn through stuff. I'm going to get stuff done. Look at that. I love this stuff. So, today, show them that fire and energy. Renew your passion. Renew it. Kings and queens, we get older. We act like we're older. If we touch that fire the way the knight would, makes us feel younger, makes us feel like we can get stuff done. So, touch that fire today. Have a great day. If you are anywhere else in the world and it's night, have an amazing evening, an amazing afternoon. Take care of yourselves, and I am going to be back here again tomorrow. So with that, thanks again, and take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the card.